repeat, I am not Mexican. In my blood, I am Salvadorian, but in my heart, I am Puerto Rican. Boriqueña, Boricua. I love the beauty in my culture, but generation after generation, we have been abused physically, sexually, and mentally. Generation after generation, we have become addicted to drugs, depression, and are dependent on men. Generation after generation, we have used our sexuality to find any type of love because we didn't receive it from our parents. Generation after generation, we believe children as a teenager would provide us with this love. Then there's me, Lydia Marisela Mena. I'm a product of these generations and a product of a drug-addicted teenage mother. While I have not been abused sexually, I was abused physically and mentally for 7 years as a child. It hurt to know that my own mom loved drugs more than me, and she wasn't able to take care of me from her abusive boyfriend. I'm gonna be 20 next year, and I have no child. 4 generations of the women in my family have all been teenage mothers, but I've chosen not to follow this generational pattern. Instead, I've chosen to wait for a godly marriage and live out what it means to be a woman of purity. Growing up in this family background, I learned to distrust all adults, all family members, all men, and especially God. Fear controlled every single choice that I made, and I couldn't even imagine what hope looked like. I would pray to God as a little girl, asking if He would save me from a home that felt like hell. How could a God who loves me give me a mother whose love was drugs? Have you ever heard of an overnight drug recovery from almost 20 years of addiction? Well, I have. Through God's love and His grace, my mom made a miraculous recovery. Overnight, God replaced her love for drugs into a love for Him, and soon after, a deeper love for her husband and 6 children. My mom is the first in our Puerto Rican generations to know Jesus Christ. God has called me to break these negative patterns. And although I don't exactly understand how or why, I know His grace sustains me, and He will lead my every choice. I continue to ask daily, why has God allowed me to turn my family legacy around? But He reminds me that this is His calling on my life, and unlike others, He will never, ever